Thank you for staying with us on Consider This. Melisa and Sharaad here with you this evening. Let's now turn our attention up north, where Thailand's Prime Minister Prayut has announced that the country will go into emergency mode for 1 month starting Thursday, March the 26th. Now, Thai citizens have been told to stay put and not return to the provinces. Yesterday, the Thai government closed 9 border checkpoints to Malaysia until further notice. Designated trade routes, however, remained open but tightly controlled. Joining us on the line to discuss this further is Datuk Jojie Samuel, Malaysian Ambassador to Thailand. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, how exactly will the newly announced emergency measures impact Malaysians currently in Thailand?
Hi, Melisa. Good evening, Sharaad. Thank you for inviting me to give some views on what is happening here. With regard to the declaration by the Thai government, Thai Prime Minister today, he has declared a nationwide state of emergency in a step-up effort to stem the spread of COVID-19. So far, it has affected 827 people, and we have 4 deaths so far in Thailand. Now, it will definitely, few days ago, what Prime Minister Prayut has done is that he came out with they call it a soft lockdown, which, people can move around, can go to their offices to work, but limited. They can't go to the, as usual, some of the entertainment centers, the boxing, stadiums have been closed. So they are limited to going only to buy food at the supermarket, at the restaurants and takeaways. But with this emergency decree,
Dr. Jojie, could I just ask you, how will this impact Malaysians? I mean, how many Malaysians actually live and work in Thailand who are going to be impacted by this?
Okay, we have currently about 1,200 Malaysians registered with embassies. The Malaysians so far, I mean, they are impacted in terms of, most of them, they are doing business here. They are working with the private sector. Those who have their own business, certainly they have to close their factory. It would involve in terms of the operations of their factories, their companies that they run here. One of them runs a tourist agency. Tour agency here. So definitely that has impacted a lot in terms of number of tourists coming in into Malaysia, into Thailand.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I want to come back to, we mentioned a bit earlier that the government has closed 9 border checkpoints, but the designated trade routes have remained open. Now, I'm just thinking about the Malaysia-Thailand border and how porous that is. Is that a source of concern at the moment?
Definitely. I mean, if you look at our border, it is about 668 kilometers. That's the land border between Malaysia and Thailand. And we have, as you mentioned, we have 9 border checkpoints, which currently now has been closed to movement of people, but they have managed to be. What we have done is that between the both countries, few days ago, my foreign minister, Datuk Sri Hussein, had a telephone conversation with his counterpart here, Thai foreign minister, and one of the issues they discussed is that on how both Malaysia and Thailand could handle this COVID-19 issue, both bilaterally as well as within ASEAN. And what they have agreed is that have the border checkpoints remain open, and definitely we have to step up the border checkpoints, border control and monitoring. We have currently existing mechanisms under the Regional Border Committee and the General Border Committee between both countries to control and monitor the borders.
I see.
So we have managed so far, been successfully managing that, and we are trying to avoid any exploitation of our common borders by undesired elements.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, Datuk Jojie. I appreciate your time. That's all the time we have for this episode of Consider This. I'm Melisa Idris. With me, Sharaad Kuttan, signing off for the evening. Stay home and stay safe, everyone. Thank you for watching and good night.